An inquiry has grown security concerns on the largest usually utilized kind of silicone chest implant in the UK. Female in France are now creature informed not to use texture silicone implants. Time authorities explore links in a uncommon shape of carcinoma. UK female are yet possessing the implants put in and down. There has been no precautionary of the UK controller to halt. It says it will get activity while it sees down there is a issue. A Medication and Health Means Regulating Credibility, MHRA, representative told, "We aware how down there are continuing concerns on the security of silicone chest implants, we're compliance a really shut eye on how." Manufacturers say the security of the implants is backed by wide test and teaching, as more than rather than a 10 years of use in America and Europe. Jeanette Trelawney had chest carcinoma above 20 years back. Her breasts were removed and replaced in texture implants. Currently, she has been undiagnosed in chest implant-related lymphomas, BIAALCL. It is not chest carcinoma but a kind of carcinoma of the immunity framework. In largest cases, it is found in the scarring fabric and liquid close the implant. But in several, it can distribution through the flesh. She told, "It's scary to believe how I'd made since I've had a carcinoma previous has later inflicted me to get carcinoma once again. I was completely mortified. I'm scared how the can occur and I had no concept." Jeanette is wait for future puncture biopsy results and has been said she will requirement to include chemo to consider her carcinoma. The France include been studying chest implants with 2011, while they begun reception accountable of BIAALCL. The risks of evolving it following an implant differ about the planet but are mined to be really little. How puts the alleged hazard of BIAALCL at on 1 per 24,000 implants. BIAALCL appears to include occurred in texture implants done by each producer, onto the UK Associate of Plasticity and Restorative Aesthetic Surgeons, BAAPS. Chest implants go in various fillings and various surfaces, sleek and texture. In the UK, 99% of chest implants utilized are texture, onto BAAPS. Dr. Suzanne Tucker, an specialist in chest implant-related lymphomas at Cambridge College, told, "It is a anxiety, completely, especially now how we're vision chest implant-related lymphomas evolving in these lady, as, the hazard is little but it's a hazard how we should aware on and be aware from." The inquiry found how several manufacturers did not conduct out appropriate tests of marketing texture implants to the social. These tests are named biological compatibility tests and they evaluate how the flesh responds to a food. The manufacturers reasoned the tests were superfluous but the France controller told, "Nearly all of the arguments put striker by the manufacturers were deliberate to be inappropriate for substantiating the absence of biological compatibility tests." Several manufacturers now say how they finished the required biological compatibility tests. But the privacy about the regulating framework does not enable us to see which was made. The inquiry has as well found out how manufacturers in Europe and America include by reported problems in chest implants. Several refuge said regulators while the implants tier, since they say it's a usual occasion. No knows the scope of the risks, since the implants refuge been sufficiently tracked while they've been put in human beings and problems may get year to evolve. A registry for chest implants was set up in 2016 but at the time it's yet volunteer. Carl Hennigan, Prof of Testimony Relying Medical at Oxford College, says campaigners been request for a registry for 25 year. Each implant should be in a registry since house which defines patient security. In the lack of how, we're in the black.